Hello guys, and welcome to the second episode of our Qohor campaign here in Ck2 with the Game of Thrones mod. I'm not sure if it's just going to be called the Qohor campaign or if I'm going to try and come up with something a bit more spicy and a bit more interesting. Though honestly, I don't know what that would be. The thing is, I know there's another Qohor campaign out there on YouTube. Although that guy played as a feudal character. So hopefully that will make this campaign sufficiently different, although then again it's not like it's unheard of that different people play the same thing in a Paradox Let's Play. Anyways, in the previous episode we began our campaign. We have been building some trade posts and I'm currently saving up for a fourth. I think we can have 5 of them? Yes, so I'm thinking I'm going to save the last slot for Qohor itself, because I would really like to capture this trade post somehow. Seize the city. Seize Hobreth. Okay, that's... I don't know why I would seize that place when I literally own it, but sure thing. Actually, interesting enough, I actually own the castle as well. I own both the castle and the city, so there you are. Yeah, so hopefully that merchant stuff works out. Interesting. I'm gonna go over a couple of the things that happen in terms of story, or whatever you want to call it. You know, the alternate history that happens when you play in the Clash of Kings that we did. The year is 8300, or I guess it's just 300 in the after conquest time way of counting time. I don't know, what would you call that? Timeline? No. Well, you know what I mean, presumably. Daenerys failed her conquest, or her attempt to liberate Yunkai, and so she is now a prisoner in the dungeons of Yunkai. So it's going to be interesting to see if that, what results in that. In the War of the Five Kings, Renly is dead, of course. He starts out dead in this scenario, so I guess it never was the War of the Five Kings, it was the War of the Four Kings. And that's actually technically correct as well. Like, I think it says in the book that Renly was dead before Balin crowned himself king, and so it was never technically the War of Five Kings, but it's a simplification for the sake of clarity. Dorne? Why is Dorne independent? Kingdom of Dorne? Is that... Huh. Really? For some reason, Dorne is independent. I don't know why that happened. I guess they must have done some war while I wasn't looking. Or maybe they are not independent and some fuckery is going on. I don't know. The war to claim the Iron Throne is still ongoing. Joffrey died and somehow Tywin inherited the Iron Throne. And yeah, both Jaime and Tyrion are dead. But Cersei still lives. Let's see, is Stannis winning? He is. So it looks like Stannis might end up taking the Iron Throne. He has about the same amount of troops though, so it's still a bit up there. Then again, Tywin's in prison. Yeah, Tywin has been imprisoned by Robb, so that's the thing. Although Robb is busy right now fighting the Iron Islands, he was able to quickly wrap up the war for the Iron Throne, and he's now defending against the Iron Islands invasion. And so far I think the Iron Islands are winning. Yeah. So that would be sad if the North would lose the actual North just after gaining independence. This little shitter, Hoster, decided not to actually join the North in their fight. Although he's still a vassal, I think. So yeah, Lysa and the gang. Actually, ooh. So, okay, Lysa has actually brought the Vale into the war against Stannis. That's a turn of events. And yeah, the Reach has decided to declare a war to liberate a prisoner, which is not going to be that important in the long run, but it would allow for, it does put more pressure on the Iron Throne. Yeah, because despite a large chunk of the Reach being busy doing other things, attacking King Tywin, yeah, okay, so bunch of these people have actually decided to support Stannis in their war. I guess we can look on the diplomacy map mode. Yeah. Okay, so we can't see exactly... Well, I mean, I guess this shows what we need to see. The majority of people are against the Lannisters, so it'll be interesting to see how the Seven Kingdoms look by the end of the war. In the meantime, we're just gonna sit here and save some money because I want to build another trade post to, you know, get a contiguous trading zone. There is now a Faith of the Seven uprising. A Septon has taken up sword and proclaimed his war against Stannis. What? The lazy and ungrateful dock workers in Qohor are refusing to unload ships. Citing poor working conditions and low pay, they will not let anyone pass their packet line. Troops from all of the major families are working together to quickly silence the leader of these mobs, but costly delays in shipping are unavoidable at this point. Well, fuck you! See, I'm kind of fighting against time here, because I really want to build this before someone else get the idea to do it. So I can't have these fucking proto-communistic plot thingies, you know? That simply will not do. What's this revolt? Liberation of the Rhoynar. So, there's a liberation revolt. What's this? As you pass by the treasury, you stumble upon a malaria digging through the coffers! Really? So I can let her go in exchange for a favor. Or I can imprison her. Or I can make her swear to never do it again. I guess she is my sister. So it would not do to... Well, it wouldn't serve anything to imprison her. I might just try and marry her off, actually. She's a very shitty religious leader. Is she on my... No, yeah, that's a good point, actually. She's on my council, so the fact that she's on my council and would have a favor, that is an advantage. Of course, I can't do anything right now with my council. Because I just passed a law. And I think we have enough loyalists on the council for where it wouldn't matter. My council. Yeah, no, we still have a fuck ton of loyalists here, so... Just, well, give me a favor, and I'll use the favor to... Oh god. People are dying, but not people irrelevant to me. Yeah, let's have you married off. I don't know who we would marry to. Oh god, no one wants to marry you. Well, she needs... I don't know, I'll do it off screen, I guess. I want to see if I can grab an alliance. She's too old to make children, so it wouldn't, you know, matter. But, alliances are always good. Hey, there we go! Got our money back from that, meme thing. Oh, what happened here? Lord Paramon's Veins has ended. Tywin actually defeated the Reach. Okay. Things are changing. Hey, we killed her wife! Excellent. Yeah, small private funeral. Let's face it, no one gave a shit about her. She was not super relevant to anything. Let's grab some high stewardship ladies here. Whew, not a lot of high stewardship people here, are there? Could try and do some eugenics. Thing is though, we're 50. Well, no, you can still have kids at 51 if you're a male, anyways. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can do some eugenics off screen. Right, we're gonna marry this girl. She has high stewardship, which I want to boost my domain, or yeah, my potential domain limit, anyways. She's young, so she should give us some kids, and she's a strategist, which gives us extra things, I guess. She's also a brilliant steward, and you know, that's all good. So, Euron Crowseye has declared Euron's claim on the Iron Islands! Really? So you didn't even bother to try and inherit the thing, you just went for it, mate. So, you are now the king of the titular title of the Iron Islands. Those titular titles are always a bit nasty, because there's a chance that the title will stay. Actually, it will probably stay. This is good news for the north, though. I mean, the Ironborn are fucking up here in the stone... No, that's not the Stony Shore. This is the Stony Shore. Yeah, this thing. So, yeah, the Ironborn are taking the Wolf's Wood. But presumably this will distract them a bit. Now they're infighting. I am a humble man, yes. A humble man who only, you know, gets waifus who are less than half his age, because he's not a creepy man at all. No. No, he is not. A right proper lad he is. Let's get a trade post. Come on, money. Oh god, monthly expenses. Yeah, I read that, yeah, whatever. I read that, you know, smart strategies when playing a Republic is to have a bunch of family members and then build a fuck ton of trading posts. But once you have done that, you want to either kill off your family members or get them out of your court somehow. So like give them land and stuff like that. I also read that you can have like these family gathering type thingies where you like, no, fuck you. Where you can, you know, if you have a bunch of family members owning land throughout the area, you can, from time to time, invite them all to your court, build a bunch of trade posts, and then kick them all out again. And that way maximize your money. We can worship ancestors. I don't think we have enough money to do that right now. Well, I don't know how expensive would it be. Oh, Rogo just proclaimed his independence from Ck2. We can marry, you're right, Edric Storm can marry our niece, sure. Get prestige, or presumably, will she get the prestige, or will we? Should we be greedy? I think we should be greedy. Is there a good reason not to be greedy? Well, charitable is pretty good. It's only a chance to get it though. Diplomacy +3. Do we need diplomacy? I don't think, no, I want money. We didn't get anything, that's disappointing. This Westerosi Valerian Celtigars proclaimed his revolt against the rule of Stannis. So, oh, and Stannis got Lightbringer. Well, presumably you had that already, or is it now in your... Yeah. So, a bit of 1.6 bugginess here. So, swords are now like artifacts as well. But I guess they're also traits somehow. No. I think only Lightbringer is a trait. I think most Valyrian swords that I know of are not traits anymore. Yeah, no, there's no Valyrian sword trait here, but there is one here. And I don't know who else has Valyrian swords. Maybe he has? Oh, Robert? No. Also, Tywin is out of prison, so somehow he survived the dungeon of Robb Stark. And yeah, he's now free to pursue his war against Stannis. I would actually really like for Stannis to win, now that I think about it. I don't know, I'll look at this shit off screen. Oh shit. Mance Raider's dead. He was mauled by a bear on the order of Lord Commander Jorah Mormont. Well, that's the end of the kingdom beyond the wall. Hey, my wife is actually pregnant. There we are. The thing still works. Excellent. Also, Stannis is actually losing his war at this point. Too much internal problems, it looks. Yeah, embracing the Red God was a mistake, it seems. So, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens with House Baratheon at this point, after the war is done. Yeah, no, there's no way at this point he can win this. But it looks like, yeah, look at that though. The North is now properly invading the Iron Islands. So, are you also? Yeah, Euron is, yeah, it's in favor of him winning it, but still too early to say how exactly that will go. Alright, so we have a son. He shall be named Doko, after the Doc in my Discord chat. Link in the description, by the way, if you want to join my Discord chat and get a person in my Let's Play named after you. Quite fond of this kind of interaction with people. So yeah, once again, I enjoy changing up the names a bit, although it's harder to know exactly what a stereotypical Qohoric name would be. Although I flipped through a bunch of the randomized names, and a lot of them ended with an O. So I decided to slap an O on the Doc here. So, Daco, I don't know. So our ambition has been fulfilled. Let's, I don't know, have 5 children? Let's do lifestyle instead. It's not a thing you do every day. And there it is. Stannis has officially lost the war. And so the realm gets one step closer to peace. Oh wow. Oh, did Stannis die? Or is he... Ah! Stannis was beheaded. And now we have Lady Shireen of Shipbreaker Bay. And presumably Storm's End as well. So yeah. So R'hllor still survives in Westeros, and she does have a claim on the Iron Throne, so... However... It would only be pressable in certain... certain situations. Married to a random other person. Huh. Well, there you are. Now it's going to be interesting to see what Tywin does with the breakaway kingdoms. Dorne and the North. Civil war in the area as well. Lord Terrace of... Oh, Sir Harold is trying to claim the area, and he seems to be succeeding. Alright, so Tywin is dead. He died a natural death after winning the war. Also, I just noticed that slavery is actually illegal in Qohor. I did not know that. It's de facto illegal. I'm gonna have to legalize that, because we need the money from the trade. So that'll have to be something when we gain the throne, I was about to say. I don't know what you would call it. We are in line for the... Yeah, we have way more respect than anyone else. So hopefully this dipshit dies soon. He's 59 and stressed. Surely he can't live that much longer. Can't kill him though, so we're just gonna have to play the waiting game. Ah, Cersei now rules. She... What? She actually married Lancel? What the hell? Cersei! Why would you do that? Kevin is the heir, which means that Lancel is actually second in line for the throne. So the person she's... I don't know, fucking hell. Jesus Christ, Lannister. Whoa. Right, succession. Vargo Karit is my heir now. Yeah, he deserves to be honored with a funeral. And we can invade my vassals as well. Sure. So be it. Okay, so that's actually bad. That's actually really lame. Because now we're presumably not in line for the... Never mind, we are, actually. Yeah, I guess we're still really old. 49. So, okay, that makes sense, I guess. You, yeah, I can be an advisor, sure. Still, though, I would prefer it if you would just die. Alright then. Alright. What? We can actually marry our heir to Daenerys? Really? That's almost too memey to do. I mean, I wouldn't mind having a dragon rider memeing about in our realm. That would be completely reasonable. Why? Where are you? What are you up to these days, Daenerys? Yes, our son, his wife died from something. I don't know what happened there. Rabies. Okay, that's interesting. Fuck. Well, I guess we want to secure her before anyone else does. And also, could it be possible to convert to High Valyrian culture? It's actually a good question. Not sure if that's a thing. Would be a bit of a shame though to have the Targaryen dynasty die out because she married some random dipshit in Qohor. I don't know. It almost feels a bit too gamey. All right then. So I have an idea. We are actually going to marry Daenerys. However, we will intentionally make it a matrilineal marriage because I have no real intentions of claiming the Iron Throne for myself. I guess you could call it roleplay, and the fact that I just played as a world-spanning empire, I kind of want to keep it a bit more chill this time around. Also, if it was not matrilineal, any children of the marriage would be Qohoric. Although with the new mechanics, there might be ways to change that. But then again, for roleplay reasons, I kind of want to stay Qohoric, and I want to be praising the goat. However, the interesting thing we can possibly do here is spawn a little brood of Targaryens to hang out at our court. Those Targaryens could be very useful, obviously, because presumably they will have dragons, which we can use to win any wars we would want. And if we want to establish some serious meme shit, we can try and convert the children of Daenerys into the Black Goat of Qohor, so that if we down the line end up putting the Targaryens back on the throne of the Iron Throne, they will believe in the Black Goat, which would be fucking hilarious. That sounds like a sufficiently mean thing to do. So we're going to do a matrilineal marriage to Daenerys, and we're going to breed a new generation of Targaryen kings and queens with dragons in the name of the most glorious Black Goat of Qohor. The best god. Everyone knows it's the best god. It is well known. Let's go. So yeah, I divorced my wife. It cost me a lot of money. I had to take a loan, but the hilariousness of all of this is all worth it. Only problem, of course, is that we are a bit old, so we're gonna have to... again, our predecessor... our father... No, this was not our character. No. This was our character. Yeah, he was old as well, but he successfully bred himself a little child. So there we are. We're now married to Daenerys Targaryen, and we are going to secure the future of the Targaryen dynasty. Let's get a what is it called? A court of decision. Send a bird or whatever. Unmarried heir. Right. Yeah, well, I guess we have to get back to that now. Figure out who on earth we're gonna marry you to. I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna marry her to the old wife of my brother. Yes. To be fair, she was a pretty good candidate, so... ooh. Beric Dondarrion has been imprisoned by Cersei of the Iron Throne. And the Selwyn of Tarth has proclaimed a war of independence. The independence of Tarth. Well, there you are. Look at that, Tarth converted to R'hllor. Brienne has not converted, although she is married. Sir Selmir Buckler of... no one entirely knows. Yeah, there we are. Brienne of Tarth. Who knows? Maybe the future lady of an independent... No. Never mind. Agnatic Cognatic. The bastard managed to have himself a genius son, so I guess that's not gonna happen. Okay. The Black Goat demands daily blood sacrifice. Calves, bullocks, and horses are the animals most often brought before the Black Goat's altars. But on holy days, condemned criminals may go beneath the knives of the cowled priests. Your feast should therefore perform such a sacrifice at dawn before the feast. So we can get some criminals, we can offer animals, or nothing. Well, we're never going to be a very pious person because we are ruthless and we are in debt. So some criminals. I don't know why criminals are cheaper than animals. Hey, we committed so much to the feast and people like us. My wife doesn't seem very content at the moment. She wants more clothes, better shoes, and fine dresses. Does that sound very Daenerys-like? I don't know. My dear, I cannot refuse you anything. Princess Daenerys gains +10 fertility. Excellent. Breed me a new generation of Targaryens. Oh. Did Beric just... Yeah. Beric Dondarrion was mauled to death by a lion at the orders of Queen Cersei. Oh, it looks like the war against the Iron Islands just came to an end. And Shireen has been able to keep her title. So there we are. The end of the War of the Five Kings. Dorne and the North, with their vassal the Riverlands, have proclaimed independence. And this guy is currently trying, although I doubt he will be able to win against all of the Iron Throne. But, you know. Also, yeah, I guess yeah, technically the Iron Islands are still independent. They're not even in war with the Iron Throne. So I guess that means they won it, or just somehow gained it? I don't know. Maybe they gained it in the same silly way that the Dornishmen got it. Hard to tell, but there you are. So, I don't know, I think the end of the War of the Five Kings will make for a good end of this episode. We have done some serious silliness, and hopefully it will continue in the next episode. So, thanks so much for watching this episode, and until next time,